How does one tap into one's intuition? My intuition reminded me I forgot to press record.
All right. So, yes, I was going to say that there are many different ways that you can do this. And first and foremost, everybody must breathe if they're on this planet. And breath work is fundamental to grounding, to feeling yourself, to filling yourself up with good energy. And, it's really connected to your soul. I would say number 2 is sound vibration. Sound, in the beginning, there was the word. This is how metaphysical people talk about how the world was created. There was the word. There was sound. And we are vibrational beings. I think, everybody's heard like, oh, that has you have a really good vibration or whatever. That is what we have brought to ourselves through our conscious thinking, our conscious being, and everybody has a vibration. Your vibration can go down, your vibration can go up. And if you do your own sound vibration, your vibration will go up. And so that's why the mystics would chant. They would, ohm, that sound. Those are 2 basic things that anybody can do. You don't need anything else, just your body. Yeah.
So how did you actually begin this work?
Well, I was interested from my early 20s in meditation. I have experienced trauma from an early age. There were 2 deaths in my immediate family by the time I was 16. So I knew that life was just not all about, what you put on your body. And, it's a feeling. There's things that happen to you when you go through grief. And you start questioning, what is this all about? What is this all around here? What's that about? What's it about in here? And so I was drawn to meditation, to center myself, to calm myself, and to kind of allow myself to ask the bigger questions in life. So that is kind of where I started in my mid-20s. And I was also very athletic. So body movement is very helpful. I recognize that. Yeah.
And what led you to what led you to work with, because you work with women primarily.
Yes.
And what made you, or how do you connect the use of using your intuition to help the women that you help? And I know from your blur that you specifically help women with autoimmune conditions.
That's correct.
How does the intuition play into that?
Yes. Well,
Having learned that intuition taught you that life isn't a bed of roses.
Right. It's definitely, it can be a bed of roses if you want to see it that way. But just being in this body on this earth, we're here to learn things. And our body is that antenna that tells us if we're on track, off track, or what we have to learn. It brings those things up for us. And I experienced quite a few autoimmune conditions myself. And when I was having trouble with endometriosis, that is the chakra of that, women are really, I would say, both disassociated from the most and also associated with the most. That is where our womb is. And if you don't give it the love and care that it deserves, you're going to have some body, things telling you to pay attention. So when you meditate and when you can really tune in to the different energy centers of the body, that is what is really going to help, with your intuition, helping you with menopause or with whatever kinds of issues you're dealing with.
So is it the intuition is it one's intuition? Does one's intuition, I see it as a spiral, I don't know why, but that's what's coming up. So does one use the intuition to spiral down into the area of their body where they are feeling that imbalance?
That's
And once they, if that's the case, once they do, how does intuition work at that point to start that healing journey?
So when you do that spiraling down to the center, to your chakra down there, your second chakra, you're going to be asking it to let you feel the messages that it has for you. And that can come in many different forms. It can come in the form of pain. It can come in, whatever comes to you. It can come to you in a word, a visual, a message, or something that you, just like an idea that comes to you. So it's not necessarily that you're going to, you can talk to it. You can talk to your womb, to your uterus, and say, show me what's going on. What do I need to learn from that? And there are, you may not get the message feeling it down here, although you might. It could come in the form of an idea or a feeling of something that needs to be healed.
Or even a sound.
Yes, and a sound, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, you can do, crystal bowls are wonderful to use to really just tone, and that will help draw you into your intuition too, and really raise your first is calming and grounding, and then allowing the energy to flow up. So you need to unblock any kind of energetic within the body. So,
and is that what we just spoke about there? Could you use that same technique regardless of what the disorder or the disease is?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So whether you're working with menopause, or whether you're working with autoimmune conditions,
yes,
whether you're working with a skin condition.
Absolutely. We are incredible healers. We have incredible power within each of us. And that is, once you recognize that, you start being aware of the thoughts and the things that you are allowing into your awareness. And just loving yourself is huge in, making that needle go to the positive side. So a lot of us, and especially, we've been living in this male dominated structure of the world, and we have so much, knowledge and innate intuition and beautiful awareness, so much wisdom within ourselves, and so that the whole structure has really suppressed women, and now we're coming out and saying, I am powerful. I know what's important for me, what I need to do. And yes, you can go to a doctor and get the diagnosis. What is that? That's just a piece of information. Then you need to go back to yourself, and whether you decide to take their recommendations or not, you need first and foremost to love yourself. and
Unconditionally.
unconditionally. You need to forgive yourself. You need to forgive those around you, whatever the construct is. By asking for forgiveness and being grateful for that, you can then move into a state of love. And that's our journey. Our journey is to love ourselves. And by loving ourselves, we not only heal ourselves, but we heal those around us, because it's a vibration.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's
Which
a
is
vibration.
your course, the title of your course. I don't have it here.
Oh, it's Be Your Own Healer.
Be your own healer, which is just
Yeah,
so inapt in reference to what we're talking about.
absolutely.
So
Yeah.
I did.
You can have all kinds of tools and all that, but it's really comes from within.
Mm, mm.
Yeah.
So time is ticking on, and I did the cardinal sin, and I didn't actually plug my charger into my computer here, so that we don't get cut off. I have a lightning round, which this is just a fun game, a fun
Okay.
lightning
All
round,
right.
so that people can actually get to know you on an interpersonal level. And then
Okay.
afterwards, I'm going to ask you, where can people find you to work with you directly?
All
Okay.
right.
So you just shout out which one is you. Okay. Which one you like.
Okay.
Tea or coffee?
Tea.
Favorite animal?
Dog.
A book that changed your life?
The Eye of the Eye is by David Hawkins.
Nice, 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 nice. Favorite movie?
Favorite movie. Let me think. Oh, move on to the next one. Oh, I'm sorry. Sound of Music. I'm dorky that way. And also the Christmas movie, Love Actually.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
What
God,
am I
those
see?
are
What am I
two.
see? Best country to experience.
Best country to experience. Japan is lovely.
Favorite morning ritual.
Meditation.
The show that you are currently binge watching.
Outlander.
I love sneaking that one.
Romantic.
I love sneaking that one. It's like truth comes out. Well, if you could do anything differently in 2020, when you heard that news, we're in the pandemic, the world's shutting down, what would you have done differently?
Well, I have to say that I think I did actually pretty well, but I did enjoy just kind of being at home and not having to go out. I mean, at first the lockdown was kind of like, oh, this is great. I don't have to do anything, right? And then it started to feel restrictive. But what happened was that I really did a lot of inner work during that time. And I wish that perhaps differently, that I might have reached out to more of my women friends and just said, hey, this is, but what beautiful thing happened out of that was that I started a women's circle of love. I call it the Circle of Love. And so these are women that were in my book club. And we had some women who were going through some really difficult health challenges. And so we came together once a week to just kind of send them healing love.
So what you wish you had done differently, you actually did do it. I don't know if you realize that, but you circled around and you actually did it. In reference to your gift that you have for our viewers today, it's called From Stress to Serenity. Do you want to explain that a little bit just before we go?
Absolutely. Well, stress is one of the number one causes of inflammation in the body. So whatever we can do to reduce stress is just like gold, and silver and gold. And so I have some things. I mean, of course, I have many more tools than what's on this list, but these are things that anybody can do. I have seven steps, and they're daily actions. You know, you just start integrating one thing at a time if you're feeling overwhelmed. And so, you know, that I mentioned already, the sound, right? The sound stuff. Journaling, I think, is really helpful because so many people are in their minds.
So this is like a cheat sheet guide, and you've
This
written
is
it
a
all down, what people can do.
cheat sheet guide for how to connect to your intuition for healing.
And that's in the link below this video or above this video.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
how can people find you?
So they can find me on Facebook, Peggy Nederlof. And also, if you are interested in, if you have autoimmune and you want support with that, I have a Facebook group, Natural Solutions for Autoimmune Conditions. So yeah, you can join there and I'd be happy to. And yeah, I'm in the process of getting my website going. So I'll, you know, be letting people know about that on Facebook.
So just repeat that Facebook group one more time.
It's Natural Solutions for Autoimmune. Yeah.
Awesome.
And that's where the link for my goodie is, for my one sheet.
Okay, so when they enter your group, then they
Yes.
get that.
Then they get that. Yeah.
So that link is going to be below or above this video, everybody. And I'd like to thank you. And I shall be seeing you next week, Friday, with another guest. So look out for that post. Usually comes out on Wednesday. And I'm really happy to be back and serving you all. And once again, just like to thank Peggy for being here today, bringing some of that serenity to us. And I know what I'm going to do. I'm everything that she said, I felt it. And I'm going to get my I think it's my G singing bowl. I'm going to place it on my sacral chakra, and I'm going to lay down, close my eyes, spiral down, and see what arises. And I suggest that you do the same too.
Beautiful. It's been a delight, Leon. You are so wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Peggy.
Spirit. Thank you, everybody.
Stay online so we can have a word privately. And bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.